This mind is a museum of mistakes turned miracle. Moments that may mean nothing to you, but to us are monumental. This method of making matter out of discarded pain, alchemy, started before a pencil ever touched the page. Alchemy is the ability to create out of nothingness. Funny, since black absorbs and not reflects, well, don't that make us everything? I've seen brothers put together the freshest fit out of Target while still being target practice for law enforcement. I've seen mothers do the same thing Jesus did with a loaf of bread and a few slices of boar's head. Don't confuse this magnificence for a magic trick. Just admire the way we lean on this passion. Oh yeah, we be some activists, packed forward with black pride and black fists, black joy and black twist, texture 4C like buzzing apartments. We be both bee and honeycomb. We be the children of James Baldwin and Nina Simone. We be that bop, that sway of thought, that bounce, you know, that funk that oceans couldn't wash off, the course of a heavy tongue, but of course, that be the anchor and compass for our course. The deep connection to dialect and deity, the closest thing to God there will ever be, and here, and we be all that and then some more. And we be still here like oil sheen on flat tops, using life experiences as a backdrop. So when they try to padlock opportunities, we be both Skeleton Key and Assassin's Creed. We be slang, like the clicking tongues and sucked teeth, stretched vowels and stifled consonants, ruminating off of golden grills, these golden years seeping out of our mouths. I told you my body be saxophone, clarinet, puffed cheeks of horn blowers and exasperated wind. We be all that jazz. And speaking of jazz, we made that too. Black creatives, we be necessary. And don't you ever forget that.
The third annual Juneteenth Freedom Fest NYC is brought to you in part by Quele TV, binge on culture. Target, expect more, pay less. Aloft Hotels, where travel breaks the mold. Pepsi, that's what I like. Official Black Wall Street. Find anything black owned anytime. Noble Planning. Life is an event. Make it memorable. Do you know Black? Trivia game show. Educate, empower, elevate, enrich, engage, entertain.
Happy Juneteenth! It's your boy Rashad Bashir.
It's your girl, Dara Jama, and welcome to the third annual Juneteenth Freedom Fest NYC Living in Color. We are here in celebration, motivation, education, and liberation.
I like how that feels.
Right?
Oh my God, that feels so good.
Feel it in my spirit.
Oh my God, Harlem Shake. That was terrible. But I am so excited for what we got lined up for today. But if you missed anything from the previous episode, please go to our website at www.jffnyc.com. That way you don't miss a thing. And Dara, I'm loving this outfit that you got on. It is giving me Wakanda vibes, you know, it's just,
Thank you.
Just out here.
Look, you want to get more of this outfit and the rest of everything that we have in line, in store for you. We have great performances. We have great speakers. You want to get a little more of Rashad. You want to get a little more of me because, let's face it, why wouldn't you not want to see us on your screens?
Oh, it's melanin right here.
But in all seriousness, please stay tuned because we have much more of our Freedom Fest in line for you.
Yes, we have an amazing panel of content creators that are going to be dropping gems to show people how they can create content full-time and possibly make a living.
That's right. We have Silent Celeb, very hilarious. We have Mr. NYC, Jay Ferris, and the Growl King himself, Wavy World.
Also, we have a special performance by a dope artist. His name is Dear Silas, and he has an amazing song called I Ain't Stressing the Day. I ain't stressing the day. You don't want to miss it.
That's right. And speaking of not stressing, we would like to give another shout out and thank you to our sponsors and partners for making the magic happen with us.
Also, we would love to thank our viewers because without you, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you to everyone that is always watching.
So sit back And don't go anywhere because we have an amazing panel for you and you don't want to miss out.
Yo, what's growling? You already know this. Big different spots. Don't make it hot. Wavy's World. Check me out. I'm a content creator, influencer, actor. I do it all. Listen, just growl at me. Don't smile at me.
So what's up, y'all? It's your boy Ferris Will J here. I'm the host of What Is New York, and I do the branded content for that and Subway Creatures. And I have a content group called The Dreamers House, and we do fun stuff that kids like. You know, we out here.
What's going on, folks? They call me Celeb. I'm also known as The Silent Celeb, content creator, influencer, actress, and I'm also a member of The Dreamers House. I also started the I So Boom story series on TikTok, and I'm also on Netflix The Circle as Mercedes Season 1. What's up? And I got started in the influencer content creator category as an artist. I also make R&B music. I'm a singer, songwriter. I do a lot, Jane of all trades. I started in the industry singing, making music, shutting down SOBs and selling out shows in New York City alongside Ferris and just doing what I do. And then I got an email from a friend that suggested I submit for a show on Netflix. And I took a whim. They say you miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take. So I took a shot and they saw something different in me. And I got chosen as the starting 8 for The Circle. And it was one of the top shows for Netflix to tape off before the COVID pandemic started. And then once I got into that, I started telling stories on TikTok about my life as a lesbian living in New York City. And it took off and went viral. And now we're here. And then on top of that, I got adopted into the Dreamers House by Ferris J. And from there, we've just been conquering all the odds. I can't be more proud of myself and my team. It's real talk.
Nah, that's beautiful. Real, for real. I've been doing, people that know me in New York City, they've seen me on TV since I was probably like 16, 17. I did a popular show called MTV Silent Library. And at the time, like, that world of content and everybody before there was viralness, content creators, we were all watching those type of shows like Punk'd and, Jamie Kennedy, those things that had skits in it. And then from there, I started pursuing acting. So like I said, I was taking a plan of getting myself awareness to be seen a lot, of like, I feel like I've seen you before and like, you really see me. So that's when I was in a top show on Netflix called Manifest. I did a 50 Cent show called For Life. And that was like the first season, and that was on ABC. And then from there, literally during the pandemic as well, like a lot of other people I know that were in the content world already, we all flourished in different worlds when we tapped into it. So I also blew up on TikTok doing these narrations of New York City, where it's like New York City is a movie when you come out, So it's like I was just documenting that. And then from there, I made something called The Dreamers House, where I got a bunch of my friends that had other friends that do content, and we got together and did fun branded content. And once I started steering people to be brand safe, that's when the brands were coming in. And now I'm sitting on my own Snapchat show. They gave me 6 figures for it, and I'm on my next show with another app coming out soon that I can't mention yet, but I'm gonna keep y'all posted. And yeah, we here.
My name is Wavy. Started on YouTube first back in like 2012. Honestly, what inspired me was like the Chappelle show, Dave Chappelle. That was like one of the best things I ever seen as a kid. So it was like, I want something like that. So, my friend that I used to go to school with, his brother he had this team called LFS. So we had like musicians, comedians, actors, all types of stuff. So basically I was like the comedian actor out the group. So they connected me with their cameraman, started shooting all types of skits and sketches. That was good for about maybe like 2 months. And then after that, it was hard because the cameraman lived in Jersey. So one of my close friends, shout out to my guy, Frank McFly, we bought a camera and then he was like, yo, I could shoot and edit for you. And I just started just doing all types of skits and sketches in my neighborhood. Like basically, like where I come from, Brownsville, is not one of like the best hoods. So I used to like get like a lot of my friends that I felt like that was funny, or like people in the hood I felt like that was funny, together to do skits, like to do something positive, like to show people like, yo, we not just out here bugging out and wilding all the time. Like we do positive stuff too. So it's crazy. Like I was mainly like grabbing people up to do skits because it's like I kind of wanted to save them because I knew the path that they was going down. And, you know, with some of them still, you know, either not here with us or, you know, like either locked up or things like that. So that was that. And I started going viral time to time for my YouTube skits. Started on Instagram, and then I went big viral in 2018, and we here. You know, I'm doing it all now. You know, just honestly, just branding myself, like for real. Like, it's not a lifestyle; it's a ground style.
So basically, me personally, I try to steer people away from the influencer term, because when it first came out, we technically were already influencers if you think about it. Yeah. Because I tell people also, we know people with no social media that can influence a whole room. Thousands of people. I know people that can speak and will influence everybody. Yes. Yep. So now that there's such an oversaturation of content people, that's why personally myself, I say I'm a brand strategist. I don't say I'm a content creator even though we are. And in meetings, like you have to say that's what you are because they won't know another term from that. I still get called an influencer, but me, I think we're creatives because, for instance, those influencers that we know are doing sound bites or have a lot of followers and they're doing something.
He always talk, I knew he was gonna bring up the sound. He hates the sound.
And listen, I'm not somebody that, I'm not gonna knock you, but don't come to me respectfully and say, yo, I'm a content creator or I'm doing this and that, and you're doing something that technically, I'm gonna be real with you, it's giving you the script already, or you're doing, and the worst part is there's people that do their soundbite and they don't even match what they're reading or what they're trying to say the words. And I'm not even gonna get even deeper into that, but like I said, to me personally, I like to stick in the creative term because we're creating something and we have a purpose behind it. Everybody that's an influencer that is doing dances or soundbites or certain things, I can't really say there's a purpose behind that. They may have their own purpose, but I know the stuff that we're doing is actually changing people's lives, you know, so that's how I feel.
To piggyback off what he said, I actually agree with the brand strategist as well as being a creative. I don't think that influencer is a good term for us because of the fact we've been influencing the masses in our own hoods across the, come on, Wavy, you took off your shirt, ripped that shit in shreds in front of 50 youth, and it started a whole nother thing, you feel me? Like,
shreds, like I just started.
Like he did hit with the hoe, you feel me? But, so you feel me? Like real, but the thing is, how many people you can say in your hood was like, yo, that was crazy.
Nah,
you
facts.
motivated
Everybody,
people to want to
hood,
get up and do that, you feel me?
Oh,
So we influence just waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
You can't be an influencer and not be creative. And that's why I honestly agree with us being creatives, because we're not taking someone else's work, someone else's idea, and remixing it. We're going genuinely for what we wake up in the morning, and we use our natural lives to create to create a alternative for other people to bring them in. I can't say how many people, I can't count on one hand how many people have actually told me that them listening to my story times gives them hope. It gives them a good day. It puts a smile on their face. Living in New York is not easy.
Yeah, heck no.
Every day is a fight. So the little things that we can do as creatives in our own light that makes people want to come to us or want to go see what the Ferris post today, what the Wavy post today. That's more than influencing. That's creating an entire movement. Yeah. And that's what I've always been big on and wanting to do. Not just copying someone else doing hip hips. I can't dance. I can't hip hips. I'm just being honest. But I know that there's someone else out there who will listen to my story that can't hip and they'll relate more with me and my 2,000 people liking this versus your 150K because you can hip and I can't. We make content for people who are everyday. I go to work 9 to 5.
Yo, what's growling? It's your boy Wavy, baby. And we going on a quick growl break, you heard?
And we're black! This is the game show testing your knowledge of all things black. And today, we got 5 brothers and sisters competing for the all-black prize pack. Do you think they really know black? I got everybody saying yeah, and then one brother, no.
Which African country did the iconic Rumble in the Jungle boxing match between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman take place in? Is it A, Zaire, B, Senegal, C, Nigeria, or D, Ghana? Keep watching and we'll be back with the answer.
In Texas, we Juneteenth with marching bands, and Grandma Oprah Lee, we Juneteenth to preserve our history.
In LA, we Juneteenth with crowds in Leimert Park to bring generations together.
In New Orleans, we Juneteenth near Congo Square and on the second line, in memory of our ancestors who never saw freedom.
In Buffalo, we Juneteenth with our entire family showing up and showing out. We drill, we dance in the parade. We Juneteenth unafraid because we won't be broken.
In Harlem, we Juneteenth loud and unapologetically with our community. We Juneteenth with pride, and we do it for the culture. Juneteenth is our day, so we do it our way. We do it for us.
How will you Juneteenth? Join Juneteenth Freedom Fest NYC in Harlem on Saturday, June 17th to celebrate Black dopeness. For more information, go to www.jffnyc.com.
Which African country did the iconic Rumble in the Jungle boxing match between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman take place in? Is it A, Zaire, B, Senegal, C, Nigeria, or D, Ghana? The answer is A, Zaire.
That make Dreamer's House so unique and so much of a family is the fact that we all watched each other grow up. Ferris seen me, I had to beg to sell tickets at SOBs.
Word.
I remember shows that he was in the front row. Like, that's how me and him got so close.
That's
like,
crazy.
Him believing in me and my music.
Wow.
So it's nothing for me to get in a cab at NYC right now
Yeah,
in
yeah,
yellow
yeah.
Uber
Yeah.
and see Ferris on the screen. I'm coming from LA in the airport and I text him like, yo, bro, look at this. Like, that's what makes us such influencers, even with the term being what it is. But us being creative is what makes us influence the masses. And I feel like if we can influence one person to do something different or motivate one person to be happy because they see something that we do or even motivate a smile or a laugh, our job is done.
No, that's true.
Like if we're gonna influence anything, we influence happiness, but we create a movement.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I say. As long as I don't make somebody day or whatever, even if it's
feel
one
me?
person, because you know, like my views, I'm sure like everybody's views ain't how they used to be and stuff like that. And I used to let that get to me, but now it's like, yo, I remember when I wasn't getting nothing. So I'm happy to get anything and then even get a comment like, yo, this made my day or whatever.
Yes, or share.
Because you know, once we put out content, it's not even about us no more. Once we started this, it's not about us no more. We thinking we doing this for us, then you seeing the reactions, you're like, damn. I didn't think this was gonna make somebody's day. I found this funny, so I just put it out there.
When you go a few days and don't post, it's a good feeling to have people be like, yo, where you at?
Yeah, where you at? Where you
I
been
ain't
at?
get a story,
Everything feel
I ain't
good?
get it. You just sitting here like, cause to you just like, this is my everyday life.
Yeah.
But there's someone out there that you don't know that's waiting for you to get up and create something
Heck
to make
yeah.
their day better.
Yo, I remember I
Bro.
posted something not too long ago, and they inboxed me like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I needed this. This content made me laugh. Like I thought about like ending it. And I was like, wow.
You never know, and that's a blessing.
That's
man.
crazy.
That's a blessing.
If I told you the amount of DMs I get like that, because what is New York now?
That's
so
crazy.
Between that's 4 million people. So I get DMs from cancer patients. I get DMs from people that like have tried to commit suicide. Wow. People that have like are on the brink of not knowing what they want to do in life, and I can't respond to everybody. And that's the one thing that I tell people as a that's why I hate the term influencer, because if you're gonna influence people, influence them to want to do something positive. And if you're not engaging with your peoples or trying to look out for them the way they made you who you are, then there's no purpose for where you're at in that content world. Just that's a hobby now at that point. Just get a
lot of people also don't realize that as creatives, people see so much of us, they automatically feel like they know us personally. So they feel compelled to come in our DMs. They feel compelled to comment or tell you their personal business. I don't like small talk. And I don't know what about my face and people just tell me their personal business, but I'll be sitting there reading some of these DMs like, how do I reply to this? Like,
what do I say? Yeah.
Because it's just like, you gotta realize, if I say the wrong thing, I might influence you to do the wrong thing. And if I stay positive, then I'm also not influencing you to live in your truth. So it's like, it's a thing of just being like, you gotta be very careful on what you're creating. Not just what you're trying to influence or who, but you have to be intentional with your content. That's one of the things that I love about our way of freestyling content or
Yeah.
brand strategizing, because we create with intention. You know, we create with a demographic that we actually, not so much of a honed in demographic, but we make creatives for the masses. A little bit of everybody and anybody.
Yeah.
How you take it is your business, but how I deliver it to you is what makes my creativity so major and not just an influence.
People ask me, yo, why you don't engage with a lot of stuff? Do you want to know why I don't? Let me tell you why.
What you mean engage with a lot of stuff?
Like comment on a lot of people's stuff, or like I post people and show as much love as I possibly can on other people.
Oh, but you don't comment on other people's stuff. Like,
I treat social media like a job.
You have to.
And no one treats it like a job because they see it as social media. When I post, I don't go back to, when I swear to everything, ask my closest people, when I post, ask me when I get back from when I posted. 2 days, bro.
Wow.
I take 2 days, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all a little tip for everybody watching too. That's engagement farming. When you don't comment to anybody that commented on your content, and you let a day or two pass and you re-comment on it, it re-sparks them for what they remembered they commented on 2 days prior, and then I do that and schedule and post other stuff. So when I do a post of that day, I'll comment on an old post from days before, comment that same day, and everybody that saw me is back on the page and comment. Hey, so
that's tough. That's tough. I didn't know that one.
That's how you boost the algorithm.
Let me respond now to something I posted last year.
The pins too, though, and that's how you bring it back up, because then automatically it makes people go through your page.
it's called engagement farming. Like farming or content farming, social media farming. Like I posted on my story, my Snapchat show, content that I don't post nowhere else.
Okay.
That's farming to get everybody to, oh damn, I already support you, bro. I ain't know you was doing this. And my girl told me to do that. Like she reminded me, like, you already have a Snapchat show. Everyone forgot because I'm not talking about it because I'm treating it like a job. That's why we all have mentors, you know, like we all have like everyday lives that people are consuming us. They do what they do in their everyday lives, which isn't what we do. So they don't know that we don't get paid certain times. They don't know that something could look elegant and you got no money in your pocket.
And they don't realize, like, one, that's not the case.
Yeah.
Two, it takes a lot, the editing, the stamina, the mental. It's a lot to put a lot of these videos out to get 1 or 2 likes versus someone who feeds their dog and they get 175 likes
that's
in
a
10
fact,
minutes.
though, yeah.
Like, it's really how you do it. But if you don't live with the intent, and you can't also expect something out of it. You gotta do it because you love it. And like, you did
I was
it
just
because
about to
you
say
wanted
that,
to.
yo.
Because if you automatically assume, oh, I'm not gonna do it because I didn't get enough likes, I
Yo.
don't wanna do this, your heart's not in it.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
you're not doing it. When he says it's like a
I was
job,
just
it's really
about
like
to
a
say that.
job. That's real.
And like I said, I treat it like a job that I love because you know that quote, if you love what you do, you don't have to work a day in your life. So I am working, it is a job, I am getting paid, but at the same time, I don't treat it like social media. That's why I be telling my family, I be telling my close friends, yo, bro, like, don't show me that when I'm just trying to chill. You already know I'm big on social media. We're big. We're everyday people that we don't act like how the consumers treat us, you know? When you walk in the street, I know people recognize you. When you walk in the street, people recognize you. When I be on the train, people recognize me. So it's like, at the same time, when you speak to those people, I bet you the first thing they say is, yo, I didn't know you was this cool, or something. Like they react in a way that they didn't know you was gonna react. Because every other content creator or celebrity that they met that's probably broke acted Hollywood, and then that's what that's what disrupts the energy of everything.
L'Oreal and Michael B. Jordan. Is that the person? You know
Who the
what
heck
I'm
is
talking about.
L'Oreal? Oh,
We're not gonna bring it up, but you know what I'm talking about. Like that's a prime example of spinning a block and not being Hollywood when you see somebody, because you never know who's gonna run up on you in the end.
And people was upset at his reaction when he gave the most professional reaction in the world.
Gave a better reaction than I
He said, nah, you definitely played me, but it's all good. Like, I'ma still do the interview. Like,
he could have definitely walked past her. He could have did anything.
Yeah, he could have said that and kept it walking. Yeah, he still was on some.
he did the whole interview and said, yo, didn't you?
Violated.
Yo, people are crazy.
What happened? It went viral for her. And if you looked at it, I do my homework with things. She clowned it still. She literally still clowned it in the post because it got her engagement. She still clowned it. And I'm like, damn, you're taking the engagement because it went viral and you're getting engagement for your brand. But you actually clowned a man.
And it's making you look more negative because of what you're doing.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, those podcasters, and I hope you don't be that type of podcaster that's like the because I know you're not that type of person. That's what I'm saying. That's why I know you're on the right path already. Those type of podcasters that do that type of stuff, it's already engagement. It's already clout chasing when you're disrespecting a female. When you're telling someone
and right now it's so major for podcasters because of the I forgot the name of the show. I'm not even gonna get him the clout, but the dude that violated the model chicks.
Andrew Tate and all of them.
Yeah. So right now that podcast, like it's through the roof. That's another reason why I'm not with.
But now everyone's catching on. The big companies, the ones that cut the checks, they're not monetizing, and now they're getting banned from all of these social media platforms. So there's a dude named not Nico or Fleeko, one of them. It was a tall, skinny dude, Sneeko. Yeah. He got banned from everything. But my point is like people's like, yo, that's messed up. I'm like, bro, do you see what he's saying? Do you see what he's saying? I'm not gonna divvy into someone that I don't know. But my whole point is when you have a platform of millions of people and you're saying something of your opinion.
It takes the creative versus the influencer. If you have that platform and it's so negative and you can influence someone to follow in that negative.
I've done every single New York City term except for terms that I know would offend somebody.
You're also not getting your butt cheeks tattooed in the New York City subway. But I mean, hey, who am I to judge?
You're crazy.
Yeah. What up, y'all? It's your boy First Row J here. We on break, but we gonna be back, baby.
We always find each other along our different paths. Sometimes we even make it out the group chat, and it's like no time has passed. No matter where we are, we're always intertwined. Our destination is us, and we feed each other shine. Find your shine at Target.
How do you celebrate Juneteenth? By supporting Black business.
I do picnics with my family and friends.
Being Black, barbecuing.
Enjoying my skin, man, enjoying my people, enjoying all the flaws, all the fucking fun that we have.
I never celebrated. I'm just now learning about it. That's crazy, right?
Well, obviously I go to all the events and I support anybody Black. What Lisa Ray say? That's me, so.
Online, I'll shop a Black business. I'll go pop into like a Black pop-up shop, or I know a couple of Black bakeries.
But really it's just like about being Black, unapologetically, and just doing what we should always do.
I guess it's like our Independence Day, right? So have a barbecue, we drinking.
Like Marvin Gaye sang when he made me feel like it was good to be Black.
And partying, duh, I'm getting drunk.
Hanging out with Black people, disrespecting white people. That's it.
One gem that I have found in working with the Dreamers House and just myself as a creative is LinkedIn. A lot of people sleep on LinkedIn and the power of LinkedIn. You can type in a little bit of anything and bring up the creative marketing director, the brand strategist for any company. And the thing is, a lot of people don't want to do the work. That's another thing. People automatically assume that when you're a creative or influencer, whatever term you want to call yourself, that you're automatically just going to post a video and you're going to go viral overnight and everybody's going to send you a check. You have to do the work.
Was that off the story I told you how I got the... So I'm going to give y'all another gem. So the reason why LinkedIn, like she said, is very strong is they literally tell you the names of the people, and even if you don't have a LinkedIn, they have a summary of it. Yes. You want to know how I got a job, bro? I got a high-end job. I'm not gonna name the brand again because I have talks with them. I looked up the person's name because, like she said, people don't want to do work, right? And this was just me being nosy. Like, I looked up the name. She was a hiring manager. She loved avocado. Her header was avocado. She wrote avocado enthusiast. Wow. She wrote avocado, everything. Her favorite color was green. And it was just me seeing her bio from LinkedIn. Bro, you know what I did? Mad simple. No, this was before content. I was like 22.
Oh, wow.
This was like 10, 12 years ago. I bought an avocado tie. An avocado tie.
Okay.
And was like, oh, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, how's your day going? I was like, yeah, I just had some avocado toast. Bro, I don't eat avocado like that.
It's all about doing the research and the work.
So you had a job interview for this joint?
I had a job interview with
And
the
you-
lady and saw that she was obsessed with avocado.
Oh, that's crazy.
And to get automatically seen.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, all that.
For the interview.
That's
Doing the
crazy.
work.
So when she seen me, she was like, oh, I love the tie. I was like, I love avocado. I just had avocado toast around this spot. Because I looked up now. I looked up around the corner of spots that have good avocado. I didn't buy that, bro. I was broke. I didn't have no money to spend $12 on an avocado toast. So I looked up the best ones in that area and said I went there. And she said that was my favorite spot because she wrote in her bio, that's where she gets it from. And then I got the job.
But that's how.
That's
Do
crazy. Now
the
he had to eat
research.
avocado toast every
Zoom
morning.
in on me telling you.
She was buying
Do-
mad avocado
Yo, you
toast
feel
once,
me though?
and
Do the
got
work.
accustomed to it. I just think black pepper is so
Yeah, you need
People
a
just don't understand.
Facts.
It's the littlest thing, and you don't even have to
You're
leave your
adorable.
house. You just have to log. You just have to swipe up off of TikTok or Instagram and swipe on to LinkedIn. There are so many different ways, and comments, like starting conversations. The same way that a lot of people can get caught up in a rabbit hole of being people's business. See how I did that? You can also be in people's professional business. So look up what you like. Like
true.
Utz.
That's
He
true.
said to do the party mix. What
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you is do the party mix, but tag every brand of party mix. Not just Utz, because if Utz don't see it, somebody will see it.
Utz got the
and
best
you
one,
do
though.
at least
But
3 of
word.
those.
Yeah.
Do spin-offs. One thing this is another gem. People love part 1, part 2, part 3. People love trilogies on any platform because they feel like they're knowing you or you're telling them something that they don't know or inside a secret. So if you're gonna do Utz, do one day of you, I'm hungry today. You venture to the store. Next day, these Utz is good, but I could try something else. Let's try something else from Utz. Let's try barbecue. It's so many different things you can do. Or even like, I would pick up something and cook with it. It's so many different things you can do, but it's really about you doing the work. LinkedIn, YouTube, Google. Like these are things that people always automatically assume, oh, you woke up and got a check. No, I went and typed in something and spoke to the right people. I tagged the right people. People don't understand that you can literally go online and Google, what's the Instagram account for Utz? And it'll give you every account. What's the and a lot of companies like Campbell's Soup, for instance, they have one for their seasonings, they have one for their sauces, they have one for their broths. Tag all of them.
Yeah.
Don't just tag one and keep saturating that one person. And also, don't fire off tagging the same company over and over and over.
Yeah.
Don't do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Spread it out. This way, it starts to pop up. And you also have to learn the algorithm. Like, we know they're all over the place, but you want to pop up on a For You page. You do that by interacting and you space out how you post. There's so many different tricks of the trade to actually get online and build a presence. The thing is being consistent and making content that is overall for everyone. And like Ferris and Wavy said, the kids. Kids spend money without even thinking about it. And parents, because they don't want to deal with their kids, give them the money.
And the kids be putting their parents on. Yo, you know how many parents came to me just for like, yo, my son put you on, da-da-da. Like, it just be crazy. Like, they be like, yo, I'm tired of him keep doing that growl. Yo, every time he hear my growl, he doing a growl. Yo, you can stop growling, please? I'm like, nah, never stop growling.
I'm about to growl more just because
you said it, but word, though. And then, like she was saying, you know, you got to be consistent. And a lot of people think, you know, it happens overnight. You know, it takes time. Like, to me, like I said, I started in 2012. I didn't go big viral till 2018. So imagine any time if I just did a year, like I'm done, this ain't for me. 2 years, it took me years, you feel me? And a lot of people think when they see somebody blow up, like, yo, they came out of nowhere, they just started, not knowing what a person had to do. And they feel like once you blow up, a lot of opportunities come your way. It's like, nah, it's even harder now because you have more eyes on you. You got to just keep it going and stay consistent. Consistent is the hardest thing you could do for real, like, because it's so easy to do nothing. One of the things I want to say is have fun. When it comes to content, have fun. Because I had got to a point where I'm like, yo, this is not even fun no more. It feels like a job. When it feels like a job, it's not fun. So make sure you have fun at all times. Another thing, I always say this, and any situation, not even just content, but watch the company you keep, because everybody that's around you is not for you, you know? And get people around you that's in the same field as you, because that's like you asking advice. Like you a content creator, you asking advice to somebody that's working McDonald's, not to downplay no jobs, but just not in the same field as you. They can't relate to you. And a lot of times you be in your head taking advice from this person, and you end up doing nothing. You know, you might just go a different direction with it. Just do what works for you. And do things for a reason, not for the season. Because seasons change and reasons don't.
Yeah, I heard me say it before. If you want to be a content creator, whatever it is content-wise, do not follow trends. Be your own person. And my whole life, I was always told to fit in. And why fit in when you can stand out? That's my first bit of advice. Nice. The second part is, a lot of people ask me, how do I stay creative and how do I stay in that realm of being creative while I have my mental illness that I deal with, and you know, life and certain things that we all come across, you know, as everyday people, is doing things that I did as a child. And it's a quote that Pablo Picasso that I live by that says, all children are artists. Is how do you remain an artist once you grow up? And literally when I started watching old cartoons, started watching old movies, started buying things that I wanted as a kid that I didn't remember that my grandmother couldn't afford, and now I'm buying it at free will, I was actually reliving things and like, damn, my creative juices are flowing now. And then I started watching things that I remembered sneaking watch as a kid that was funny, or that I loved watching, like Scary Movie or certain things that I couldn't watch as a kid. And now I study them when I watch it.
Only release content that you are content with. Don't sell yourself for $1. Mm-hmm. If you wouldn't do it with the cameras off, don't do it because the camera's on. Remain humble and put yourself first. At the end of the day, it's easy to embarrass yourself for likes, but always remember that once it's out there, you can't bring it back. So just be honest with yourself. Only create content that you can be content with. Never do anything that you'd be ashamed of. And your price is your price. Negotiate,
facts,
but never sell yourself short.
There you go.
And follow me on everything. Ferris is at 250,000,000 people. I'm trying to follow behind him.
250,000,000
follow
people.
me on everything.
Facts.
I'm the silent celeb. I represent a little bit of everybody. Them, they, she, he, all the new pronouns and all that other stuff.
Actors,
gang.
actresses.
I'm gonna plug myself because the camera's on. I'm an actor and an actress. I'm an actor
That's
for the voiceovers. I'm an actress for the screenplay. And I can do a little bit of everything depending on what the situation is, and then my mama ain't gonna be embarrassed later on. But at the end of the day, remember to have fun. And do it with your family. And family's not just blood. It's the people that make you smile, laugh, and hold you when you cry. I'm not going to embarrass him, but I can tell you how many times I've hugged Ferris and we've almost cried together. If you are not at that point with your peoples, you with the wrong peoples. Come on, man, let's go.
And when you get up there, this is one more thing. When you get up there, because you will, of course, when you get up there, don't look at anybody as beneath you and things like that. Give everybody a chance and, you know, give everybody a shot. You know, because I remember times when I was reaching out to content creators and they would either ignore me or stir me off or whatever. Now when my stuff started going up there, they reaching out to me for a collab, and I'm like,
big facts.
But for real though,
bro.
like just stay humble and just stay you and remain the same, man. Just remember when you was that person trying to get a chance. Word.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, baby.
You look so beautiful.
You too.
Oh my
flowers.
gosh. Oh my god. Wait, where did you get
Beat it. already know what time it is.
I ain't stressing today. I ain't
stressing today. Look, all the way from Mississippi, please give it up for
Dear
Silas.
Hold up. Bounce. Yo, hold up. I woke up, got out my bed, it was a sunny day. Juneteenth with my people, let's survive today. Ain't got time for no oppressing, I'm receiving all my blessings. About to love and hook myself, cause I got time today. Whatever happened yesterday, guess what, ain't worried about it. On my masterpiece today, you know I'm about it. I ain't stressing about no bills, I ain't got no time to chill. Juneteenth, Freedom Fest, you know I pull about it. Like why you mad at me? Because I chose to love my people and they proud of me. Not where we trying to go just yet, but we about to be. Now put your hands up in the sky and be thankful you still here, and stop asking them why. Lord, we got it, you know we got it. Little buddy, we got it. Hey, ain't nobody on this earth gonna ever come and stop it. Cause I'm from the country south, got something to say. Spun a big boy with 3K, now let me bounce out with my shoulder popping. Freedom Fest gonna be a vibe. I ain't stressing today. Yo, I ain't stressing today. Yo, we gon' have us a good time. I ain't stressing today. Yo, I ain't stressing today. Bounce. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing today. Hold up. I ain't stressing today. Bounce. I'ma tell you one more time. I ain't stressing today. Yeah, I ain't stressing today. Bounce. Hey, hold up. Why you mad at everybody out there? Did you hug yourself today? Bounce. Yo, I ain't stressing today. I ain't stressing today. Yo.
That was such an amazing performance. Shout out to Dear Silas and Mississippi Man. Shout out to everybody black. Okay, that's it.
Everybody black. What did he used to say? What did he used to say? She said, I'm rooting for everybody black.
Yes.
That is the mood this year, all year, every year.
And Juneteenth is always a mood every year. Make sure you come out this year, June 17, 2023, Harlem, 125th Street, right outside the state office building. That is going to be our Juneteenth Freedom Festival, okay? I'll be hosting alongside with Dara. Please come out. It's a family event. It's fun. It's love. It's black. Even if you don't have a family, come out because you'll be a part of our family.
And don't forget your wallets, okay? Because we will be recycling black dollars and supporting black businesses locally, supporting our community together, okay? So make sure that you head to the website to register for your free tickets. The website again is www.jffnyc.com. And we'll see you June 17th.
Yes, and we would also like to thank our sponsors and partners as well.
Yes. So make sure you come outside. It's gonna be a vibe. We can't wait to see you.
All right, I've been Rashad Bashir.
I've been Dara Jamat.
Happy Juneteenth. Peace.